What's up, folks? What's up, folks? We are now live. Let's get into the charts. Welcome to our Zoom session, Asia session. Let's get into the charts. I don't know, Esther, do you know that when we're going live, there is no sound? I thought y'all knew that. Y'all have to give me a second to go live. Y'all just...
Oh, there it is now. I can hear it. Sorry.
It's all right. It's like two audiences. But y'all the first audience and then YouTube's the second audience. But welcome everybody, first and second audience nonetheless. All right, let's drop this. Welcome everybody. Welcome Pip Getterz. Welcome YouTubers. Glad you could join us. We are looking at some charts right now. We see that the pound has gotten weaker and the dollar has gotten stronger for those who use our relative strength system. The euro tried to strengthen up a little bit, but we still have New Zealand with some weakness and the pound. The Swiss just still weak too as well. As you can see, price has been going up against the Swiss. All right, let's start over from scratch. Hold on, let me check all my chats. Cool. All right, welcome. So today we're gonna go into our I don't know if we want to start. Where would we start? I don't know if we should start from scratch because they weren't here, but whatever. We can start from right here. As you can see, pound New Zealand, they're both weak actually, the pound and New Zealand, since we're right here. Pound dropped into some demand, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, some weekly demand. Right in here. Okay, some weekly demand. This is a very bullish candle to the left. So as you can see, lower lows. Trying to break lows. We have daily candle. We do have some buying pressure at the bottom of this candle. So let's check that out. A lot of buying pressure. So let's check that out. Which in turn is a big 4-hour bullish candle, which we're just going to go. Let's just drop this in here and just separate, quarantine this area right here. And then we'll go find some supply. New Zealand and the pound of both weeks, so they're probably going to joust for some positioning. Now, if you're looking at this candle, they come out of here with a hammer, came out of here with some very, very, very bullishness. You come in here and let's see if we can just put some lines on this structure here. This is the 50% line. This is the 25%. We got a few moving averages above head, but we got some below, whatever they say on a boat, below deck or something. I don't know. But yes, we got some moving averages underneath. So looking at this, this is also, let's look in the 4 hour. This is two higher highs also in the 4 hour. So we got a wick over wick here. And I know y'all see this at home. And we got this little drop base rally here. So if we kind of took this whole situation, this would be the 50%. Right in here, this would be the lower extremities. Now, some of y'all that are looking at this might like here, and then this drop base rally might be more favorable, depending on preference again. Let's look further into this. So we got a rally base rally here, and we got one here. We got two of them. So keep an eye on that. The only thing I don't like is we have no supporting cast underneath us. Except for, we got some 4 hour though. This little punch up here was some 4 hour. A lot of buying pressure coming out of here. So might get a little tap back up into this area, which obviously a lot of us are trying to short here. Maybe in this area here somewhat. It's a 4 hour high. May come retest this high. Really come get in this zone, which would be in this candle right in here. So we got some buying and we got some selling. They're both pretty even when it comes to relative strength. So if price does come down here, it's not just gonna just blow through this. We did blow through this drop base, drop back this way too. So whatever supply zone was here that got blown through, it's gonna be some leftover demand in here somewhere. So we got a 3 and a 4 hour underneath 200 period. That might work a little bit. Pound Swiss. Y'all want us? Well, matter of fact, let's just start at the bottom like we did last time with the Aussie CAD. That way I'm just working my way back up since we already started before everybody. Let's just work our way up and down. All right, as y'all can see, it's this whole area right here. If you want, you can just focus on this candle here, which would be this 4 hour candle. Just focus on this. Even though it looks like it just wants to leave from this rally base drop right here. Let's see if it comes back here during the London session, maybe. Price likes to bounce around, and then London session, they will, pop back up. Yeah, I would definitely wait till somewhere in this area. If it just shrugged along and tapped in here, I would do that. I would wait. And being that the pound is so weak, I don't know if anybody wants to take the whole area, the whole thing, but at least this area where price popped and then turn and drop like that. At least want to try that. And again, yeah, I would let price pop off of this probably 500. Let's look at this in a weekly. What is this popping off of? Because this is popping off of some demand. So we mess around, then hit it a few times already too. Now it's coming. Monthly chart. So this is a monthly rally-based rally. So this might actually be trying to go up. But again, wait. It's more on the short side, but again, be careful because this is monthly demand. Please be very careful. All right, so there's some demand in here. Maybe in here, but just look for the short, obviously, because the pound is weak. So I would be looking for the short to come back this way. Even if it comes back and pops back up, it's weak enough to hit and fall. Let me start at Aussie CAD. This was a beautiful long from this area here. Let's go and look at the Aussie CAD. Hit the bottom weekly chart. Hit some demand. Of course, the Aussie compared to the CAD. The Aussie's not a punk, but it's definitely not stronger than the CAD. So please look from this bearish candle right here. Look for some type of shorting. Raphael, what's up, buddy? See you popped in here, snuck in here. Plus, we got some curve coming. See what's in this candle. This up here as well, you see this zone, this demand? Something up here is what broke that. This. Man, look at that. Will you look at that? Hopefully it doesn't want to do a 50% line. Watch out for this 50% line too right here, because it could just take this. Just go. I'll just do both. And again, we got this base drop up here, and we got this. And this is right above current price. This right here. So y'all see this right here? Then you got that. I wonder what that's going to do. Just somewhere up in here, because this candle, see how we came and we did that? This blew through all of this structure here. So just know somewhere in here we're going to look to short. Aussie Swiss, same thing. Hold your mule. That was definitely a hold your mule. I don't know about these Swiss pairs, right? They're good to trade, though. Seems like they're obedient sometimes. Like this 4-hour wick over wick at the 50% line. We love that around here, don't we, y'all? Ooh, they got the 4-hour wick over wick at the 50% line. The Aussie Swiss. Y'all make sure y'all take a look at that. Wick over wick right here at 250 at the 50% line. This might drop a little bit for you people who trade the Swiss. We got some curvature curving. So basically, we broke through a good demand zone. Just blew through it. Okay. Aussie New Zealand has been going crazy. This thing is not trying to stop. Like, it's just out of here. This zone last night, was it this? No, I think it was the euro pound. It was the euro pound because this is last night. Yeah, I think this was it. Yeah, this was last night during Asia. Oh man. Yesterday, this candle right here. Obviously, we got bullish intentions. And yesterday, 13 o'clock, 17 o'clock. So at 17 o'clock, you came down here to this guy, to the big red candle, to the big green candle. And then that big green candle was a rally-based rally. Bang. So creme de la creme. Creme de la creme. Fire. We had some good trades last night too. That really was really good. Amazing, actually. Some really good trades. Really good. That was good last night. I like that. I really like that. All right. Did anybody get any of the trades from last night? Or did anybody unmute Raphael so he can? Raphael, what's up, buddy? Ralphie boy.
Hey, please unmute me. I'm on the phone. Yeah.
Nah, I don't. It's you that mutes me. I can allow you to unmute yourself, but you can mute it yourself. But thanks for checking in. I appreciate you, Raphael. Good to hear from you. I got you.
Yeah.
That is too funny. He said, "I'm on the phone." I'm like, "How you doing?" And watching the video. This guy. He said he gonna find him a trade. Aussie yen too. We got some Aussie weakness, not as weak as the New Zealand, but we got some, and their brother-sister pairs. I got this falling. And you know my favorite, when they get to the top, don't come up here, player. Please do not come up here, because I'm going to get you. And then you have, let me see this. So we got a drop, base drop, two of them. Again, some of you are, and this looks like this would move at the 50% line tonight too. This looks just like it would do it. Just because of this and this hanging over moving average, it looks like it would just fall too. I'll put an alert on it. It looked like it just is barely trying to reach up there just so it can fall. Definitely up here. You know me, I'm probably going to wait for the top and then snatch some. Or I could miss it and then everybody else gets it and then I'm not in the trade. He said, and he typed it, "Hey guys, I'm on the phone." At least he's down for the cause. For those looking for the long to go to the short, be careful because this did just blow through all of this. Blew right through it. But I like this though, the short up top. Let's go look at the CAD Swiss. I don't know even if somebody should even try and short this anytime soon because this CAD Swiss is crazy. That's just going up. It's probably not even thinking about stopping. I saw this drop base drop in the 2 hour. I think that's what these two lower lows. There's two lower lows in the 4 hour. Basically, we got 1, 2. So, but this thing is on the up and up. See this zone up here, y'all? That one right in here. That zone right here. Because it tried to hold and then fell. So it might even come right here, but you know me. And it's very strong too, so might even find something else to short. CAD yen is definitely along. The CAD is strong. If you're trying to get in the way of a moving train, you can look at these zones up here. Swiss yen. Do I even feel like looking at the Swiss yen? Oh, yeah. Because it's been falling. This was a fall for the last few days, actually, just looking at this previous day's candle. It looks like if we look at today's candle, we still might get some. Just shorting off the day before and going in the 4 hour and finding a good zone. So now normally I would come in here and catch this candle right here. Okay, so either the short's going to happen off of this 4 hour high, or you're going to be patient and wait for it to come up into this high. This 4 hour high is close to 500, so just somewhere in this candle. Period.
Like that one. I'm gonna watch that one.
You gonna watch this one?
Yeah.
Just, oh boy, look at that. It's being picky and patient. If you look at trading in the whole scheme of things, like as far as in a week, a lot of trades happen in a week. So really it's just us waiting a day or so. And then also putting in the extra work to make sure we're there when it hits and not just, oh, I saw the zone and then got distracted and then later the zone worked. But you could have got it if you weren't distracted. I wanted this little area right in here because this. Yeah, just watch both of these little areas. We got pushed down. We got, and we got the yen strengthening up. We got the Swiss kind of weakening up. So Swiss yen has been falling pretty good lately too. Off of each day, each for the last few days, it's just been falling correctly. If it fell from here, right in this little area, I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably like a 5-minute rally base drop. Yeah. Watch out for here. And up here, this drop, base drop. Probably this drop, base drop right here. Right above 5. And then you got the last and final top. But it has to get through here and here. This looks sweet spot right here, though. It looks like somewhere here. All right. Euro CAD. Let's look at it. Welcome, YouTubers, for those that are part of our YouTube family. Welcome. This was some good shorts off the previous day, the last few days. I even saw this yesterday. I think off a 4 hour chart, it wasn't bad. Yeah, right here. Caught in this candle and it just fell last night. All right. Let's see what this is going to do. Because there's a doji here, I think this is going to bounce somewhere. That indecision candle right here. Y'all see that doji? It's a lot of buying pressure that way. This is a doji. It could be one of them little trickeries. See how this done curvatured up under everything? Now, do you quad this candle? Or do you quad the 4 hour candle underneath it? We can look at both if you want to. Oh, look at that. This Euro CAD rally based rally don't look too bad now, does it? CAD is still strong, so See, it has some demand in here, a little bit. Wonder if it's gonna come off of this 130, and this is a whole number too, 135 even. Any of y'all know about quarters theory? This is a zone kind of. Stay in the high time frame. It's a beautiful wick over wick right here. So there's a wick over wick right here with a rally base, kind of a base candle, and then a rally, and then that broke. If you look at this diagonally, it broke the trend line that way. So let's draw it for the sight deprived. Kind of broke that angle a little bit. I don't know how long that angle goes though. Either way, it was some type of angle here, and it could fluff off of this. It's just finding that good old. Terry was here, he might quad this candle right here. Terry would quad this candle. And 50% line right at this wick over wick. We'll see. Keep an eye on this. It's doing some scoop thing too. And this is a whole number, so somewhere in there, maybe. You see, the CAD is strong though, so you know. It just looks kind of bullish. And you see this rally base drop with no wick at the back, and it broke this low. This came into it, pushed down, and then this broke the highs, broke this high and the highs to the left. That's why. This rally base drop, base drop, price pushed back up in it, pushed down, and then came and broke it. And the ones to the left. So, just looking at the chart. Oh man, this has been going crazy. Euro Swiss kind of snuck in on us, didn't it? This is definitely in an uptrend. Swiss is weak. In fact, before we go crazy, let's look at this drop base drop to the left. I'm not falling for that. So maybe up in here, y'all want to watch yourselves. Maybe up in here, but right now what we have is some traditional uptrend. The current moment. Let's see. Looks like we just broke some structure to a little bit. We didn't kind of break this yet, but we broke this. So I'm not going nowhere long above here. So if I do find anything, it's gonna be in this area here. It's gotta come back down here, maybe even, maybe even below this doji candle down to this drop base route. Let's see, we got this here. Let's go investigate what's going on here. So we got this candle quadded, and we got the bottom of this 4-hour candle. Now let's go in here and look at the bottom of this candle. Let's go look at this candle. What's going on in here? Since we want to be breaking stuff. So we got 50% line drop base rally. This is the drop base rally that broke everything. And then we got this area down here. Uptrend is still in effect, as you can see. So drop base rally, and then we got this little drop, and then bang. So let's go look at all of this. So this is the area. This little, what's this, 500? 1.03, 500. bang, bang, and then bang. It's maybe here. And then, of course, you got this little tight spot down here. The uptrend is definitely in effect still. If price was to buckle back down, it's gonna try one of these lows. I just don't like this. And this could work because this is where they tried to stop, and then here came and blew that. So price could come right here and work too. This is 750. You know me, I'm just real conservative. I don't know if I would go long right here. Somebody would, and it still keep going up. I'd be down here though, maybe. See how much moving average we got. This little 15-minute little rally-based rally thing. Maybe right in there. Welcome, people coming in. And we got down here too. This was beautiful. Let's go take another gander. I want y'all to show this y'all from last night. Same thing we're doing now. We did last night. We had, remember I was waiting down here for the euro pound to come down and it never did because I was down here. So after 2 days of two days of higher lows and higher highs, this candle last night, was it this candle? I think it was. It was one of them. Yeah, 17 o'clock candle with this. This was crazy last night. Just waiting for this. Then looking at this candle here. Not looking at the short because of that. And obviously because of relative strength. The pound, I don't even think it was this weak last night, but it was weak. And the uptrend was in full effect. If you look in the daily, we were going this way at the time. Okay. This is definitely going to keep going up. Let's go look at the big candle to the left just in case it does come back. Obviously at the 25% line, you got this. I love to see that in the 4 hour. Because if you see, usually at the bottom, sometimes, well, me personally, if I see rally-based rallies in a 4 hour at the bottom, that's the same thing on the pound CAD I took the other day. The pound CAD long was the same thing. This rally-based rally for 100 pips. Then it fell from this zone, the zone we drew last night. But anyway, we'll get back to that. Where were we? Euro Swiss. Yes, Euro CAD. We got the candle to the left, the 4 hour. Momentum is up. Yeah, these are these slick zones right here. Now, some scalper would definitely try and take this. Remember the zone like this last night from the euro dollar? It actually worked. I think I erased it though. It was last night. This was last night. Yeah, that little silly zone from last night. Was it here? Somewhere. But it popped up. But anyway, I wouldn't take this. I would like for it to come further in. But some people would take this right here. And it would actually work. It's just, I need to get, let's see, maybe here. I need to see some structure. I wouldn't take this, somebody would, and it'll probably pop up about 30, 40 pips. This would pop up to 500 and then fall. This would actually probably work too. No lie, no lie. It's one of those type of zones because the momentum is so strong and the pound is so weak. Pound is so weak that this 5 minute. So when they say that this is weak in the 5 minute and the 15 minute, that's what gives this zone in the 15 minute or 5 minute to work. This 5 minute rally-based rally, because of the relative strength in the 5 minute, because of 250, this blew this high, somebody would take this as a scalp right here. Let's see that thing. But me, you know me, I'm gonna try to wait down here. That's what happened before. That's why it missed me last time. Somewhere down in here, maybe, or this wick over wick. Yeah, I'd wait till it comes down a little bit more, probably. That's just me. Welcome, folks who have joined us. Welcome to the live. Yeah, some people would definitely take that. It's the Euro Aussie. What is this from? Yes. Played me. This is why I don't hate this daggone chart. Drew this last night and look what it did to us. This was a good target though, because it buckled a little bit. This was such a good trade. Played us last night. We drew this last night at the Asia. Remember we were right here, and I was like, if it comes back down, and it just can't win them all, folks. That would have been nice to get though. I think the Euro New Zealand did the same thing. Nope, actually this was pretty good. This is from last night too. It double tapped. Going back to the chart, as you can see, our momentum is up, and away. Okay. If you look at this, even if you look at it in the weekly, what are we doing in the weekly? Bang, 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 bang. We're up, and away. We got higher lows. So you know that the next day is going to challenge the low from the previous day. At least that. Or we're going to go to the 50% line. This was a good trade too. 2 days ago, you'd have just had to, come in here and do one of these. It's always at the open, I'm looking for that candle. Okay, whether you short or go long, depending on where these are. If I see these, I'm not looking for the short. I'm looking for the long. If I see this, I'm not looking for the long. I'm looking for the short. See this, I'm not looking for the short. I'm looking for the long. So last night or a couple days ago, looking for the long. Again, these 4-hour zones, about to switch, cannot be doing a small time frame. It's fun, but when you have other things to do, and I'm not trying to go through. And these are better set and forget trades. Like you can trust these. It's the thing is, people like to sit, look at the trade, and want to risk 3 pips to make 3,000. Can't do that anymore. You got to risk. If you want them 200 and 300 pips, you got to risk a little more. Just think if you want a 3-to-1 out of 200 pips, well, what's 1 of 3? So it did the double tap, and you got to be willing to watch all of this. Good trade, though. But the Euro Aussie missed us by just a smidgen. Let's go look at it since it is the Asia session. Let's look at it. Welcome. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, that's still kind of icky. It's probably still going to come down a little. Let's look at this candle here. So this is the daily, previous day's high. Let's see what's in here. Bang, 1 low, 2 lows. But I wonder if we can get up here to here. So I wonder if we can get from in here somewhere into here for the drop. Can we get from down here to up here, folks? For the short, we do have a big bullish 4-hour candle over here with no wick at the back. Yeah, I know how I love the bottoms of these things. Just like the top of this, I love the bottom of this. Makes it a lot easier. I know you up here like, dang, I want to go long, I want to go short. No, you just sit right here. You just wait. I want to. No, you just wait. You see this right here? Sometimes you sitting here. Nope. Wait. What I learned is price gets there faster than you think. And a lot of times as traders, money does you'll see what the emotions, you think the emotions that we know naturally about money, if you start trading, you'll really see emotions that humans give off. Like, it's crazy because you'll be looking at yourself. You're not looking at an entertainer or a rapper or somebody on the news who did something stupid for money. You'll sit and see yourself in your trading account in your living room or bedroom do something stupid for money. The emotions, you know, so. And then you learn that waiting is better. You learn that because sometimes price will come in here and just hurt your feelings. Bang! And then come right here and go, oh, what a feeling. Yeah. So sometimes it's just best to see and just wait. Go look at what's been going on here. You know, sometimes waiting is the best. I used to tell students all the time, you get a new job right now, you got to wait 2 weeks, a month for a paycheck, but you can't wait 2 hours for a trade. It is hilarious. You get a job right now, we'll pay you your first check in 3 weeks. You be like, okay. You get in a trade, you be looking at the chart like, yo, where's my money at, punk? Where's my money at? I've been teaching a long time, Esther. Thank you. But it is like that. We get to the money and it's like, what? You start sweating everything. You go to work 3 weeks straight and work hard too, with no check. And your check will be short and they'll tell you, we'll give it to you in the next paycheck. We'll add it. And you'll say, okay. You won't be like, no, I need it now. You won't say I need it now. Or I ain't come to YouTube for nothing. You told me, Esther, to bring that spark up out of here. So I said, you know what, Esther, you right. I'm about to put it, I'm going to let the world see it. So thank you, Esther, for inspiring and motivating me to be here. You're part of the reason.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yes, take your time, folks. Don't be in a rush. One trade that sets you free. There's a book called One Good Trade. A lot of the richest traders in the world didn't get rich taking 1 billion trades. They sat there and honed their skill, and they sat here and caught one of these and put the farm on it. And once you got it, you don't go back to zero from catching that. Now you like, I got this now. There's no going back. So once you catch that one good trade.
Can we look at New Zealand before we take off?
Which New Zealand dollar?
All of them.
All of New Zealand. Oh, excuse me.
Have news tonight.
That's right. And also, Aussie has news tonight. Let's go look at this in high time frame. They're not fooling nobody. I wonder if this will keep falling or they're going to try to pop this up. You see this over here? Let's do this right. Nope. That's too high of a time frame. Is this the weekly? I saw this morning too, man. Sometimes I just be in my own world, so I'm not even trying to like, This little drop-based rally in the weekly, that's what it hit and popped it up. But you got to do this on Sunday. You can't just come in here on, like, I'm just going to, or you got to really know what you're doing. You got to be able to come to these charts and in 20 minutes go through these and find all these zones, draw them, drop-based rally. I did see this last night because I felt like charting for about 10 minutes just to see what this was going to do. I saw it for, it wasn't, was it last night? But anyway, I was looking at why this popped up. Yes, and it came back in this zone, so I don't know what's going on here. It did come back in here, deeper in it. So I still think it's going to fall, though, if you ask me. But, you know, who asked me? We got a 4-hour here. And we did just blow through this demand right here, too. So we came out this zone, still in it. What's that, 250? News is probably going to make this pop up a little bit into something. I do like this doji up here. Y'all see this up here? I do like that. If I do say so myself. I like that a little bit. I think the news is going to make it probably pop up A little bit, maybe. And then you always have the very top. What's this? I don't think it's going to get past 65 even if it does pop up. So we got 750 and 65 even. I don't think it's going to get past that. We got some on my phone. Okay. We got you. I'll see you, Raphael. Thanks for the message. Let's go to the New Zealand CAD as well. All these New Zealands are falling. See, the thing is getting here and getting here with it. Getting here with it. See, I wish I knew 2, 3, 4 months ago what I know now. But it's all good. I've been like, really? This how easy this is? All right, so we got 4 hour. We got 2 of them actually, just in case price tries to pop out of this one. Because you do have this one, but price could come up in here. So let's look at both of them. So I wouldn't do anything before this wick over wick. That blew through this. And definitely up here. Structure, I see how they just blew through. This might come in. Let's look in this candle. Let's erase this. Let's look in this candle right here. Because this is hanging over. I want to just look in that candle. Boy, oh boy. Cookies. How do you say the Mortal Kombat? So we got 2 drop-based drops. CAD is still stronger than the New Zealand, obviously. If price gets in here, I might want to do a little business. More than likely, this is a good supply zone. Might want to do a little business if I see that pop in there, maybe. Nothing before that, though. The 750's in here, too. I don't think I'll do anything but beautiful drop, base drop. They go one of them patterns again. That drop, base drop right there. Nothing before that, though. I let that get some off of this demand zone. Plus, news is coming out, so you never know what they're going to do. It touched it at the open. Yeah, that's why I give it air. Got to give it air. That's why I tell y'all before, I never like taking zones right off of, like, see how this fell? Sometimes they work, but I like to just wait for that. Because you don't get involved in this right off the short. Like if something drops and it's weak and then you try and short it, you go through this. Something drops and you try to short it and you can just wait and then go short for real. Sometimes it does it, but you know, it just depends. Something to drop and you be right here trying to short it when you could just wait, get more of it. Just trying to give it air. Let me see something. Actually, what's this? New Zealand again? Yeah, and this is the top of the candle anyway, so not shorting nothing before the top of the 4-hour candle. It should be this drop, base drop anyway. Duh. This one or that. It has some selling pressure in here though, so it's not that bad. Let's see. So we got some turnaround here, New Zealand, Swiss. Let's see. This wick over wick right here. We got 2 lower lows. I think price wants to come down here. I believe price wants to leave here and come in this pocket. But that's just me. Who knows? I don't know anything. I think price might want to touch here and come further down into this pocket, maybe. New Zealand is weak, but the Swiss is kind of weak itself. Got some moving average underneath, so this ain't bad though. It took a while for it to make a decision, so might get some love on here. Paying attention to that. Top of this 4-hour candle, 2 lower lows, and it was a very strong candle. But again, we got some bullish intent. Pound New Zealand is a New Zealand pair. Pound dollar is going up. It's headed to this high right here. Let's see what this looks like. Is this a rally-based drop? Rally-based drop right here, and we got a wick over wick. Pound New Zealand. Pound yen. Okay. Yeah, we got this 15-minute moving average above it. I think it's going to drop a little. Just we don't know where. Pound Swiss. Where's the pound New Zealand? Did I erase it? Oh, this is it. It's got some moving average above it too. I think this moving average is going to catch this thing somewhere. This 3-hour. I think this is going to plop in here somewhere. It's going to plop here or here. It's going to plop somewhere and go up just a little bit. It's falling from 500 now off of this candle. It is in a downtrend. We got moving averages above it. So plop and then maybe come back up for a better short in here. I would like to see that. I would like for it to drop. It don't have to pop up, but I would like for it to drop and come back up into there. But it's nothing underneath it really but this 3-hour moving average, and I don't trust it that much. This drop-based rally is not bad though. This is one of them joints where price will come back and pop back up. The bottom one though, down in here. This is at your own risk kind of. Diddling in the middle, but I'd rock with this down here. I would. I don't know about that middle one though. What else New Zealand do we need to look at? Aussie New Zealand. Aussie yen. It did touch though. It came down a little bit, tiny bit. Let's see what it does. That's why I hate these zones. I'm going to always forever take these zones up here. Because the middle of the candle is cool, that 50% line, but ain't nothing like that top. Let's see. I know we be having scalpers in here, so what other New Zealand pair we need to look at real quick before you get out of here? Aussie Swiss just hit this. Just wait. Aussie dollar. Aussie yen, Aussie New Zealand. Here we go. Aussie New Zealand is wiki. Don't know what that's going to do yet. I would suspect to wait until the 9 o'clock candle starts. Even if this drops a little bit, we still might hit this daily low right here. Somewhere down in here, retest. Price falls right into this drop base rally, which would be the daily low of this candle, which would be the bottom of this 4-hour candle right here. This 4-hour candle, the bottom of it. Down in here somewhere maybe. If that. This little pop. Not bad though. I think that's all the New Zealand pairs. You good, Esther?
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
I know you have a billion things to do.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like going to the beach. Like the beach. I like this up here though, this Euro Yen short. You're starting to pay attention to more of these high time frame zones. It's just waiting. You have to wait. Don't make me wait. Get into my zone. That might be another. You might have to do that one, BJ. Get into my zone. This drop base drop right here. Euro Yen. That's not bad. Not at all. Euro New Zealand. This is going to come back up. Just don't know where. We got some momentum this way. I like the long in here though, but just this is what you got to wait for. These are zones that hit like in the morning while you sleep. I love this zone right here. Broke the high and everything. Whole number. I like this zone. Let's see what this Aussie. These Aussies just got strong all of a sudden, huh? That New Zealand yen short from last night was incredible. Yeah, I hate these little all extra close to the. It's always these. These work sometime, but never like this. The tops. Euro Aussie as well. Y'all want to look at something before I get out of here? Or before y'all get out of here? Pound Aussie. Dun, 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 dun. Kale, what about you? I think that 9 o'clock candle is going to fall too. Let's let it drop all night right into here. And then maybe might do a double tap right here. Believe it's going to blow through this. So if y'all want to short, let it break 500 first and then get in. What's this, the pound Aussie? Yeah. Since the Aussie's trying to get strong right now, let that just break 500 and get you a few pips. I think that's going to break the 5. Uh-oh. Is that the 5 minute? Uh-oh. I still think it's going to break.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here, but happy Cinco de Mayo, and don't drink too many more tequilas or margaritas.
Nah, it's BJ fault. I'm not even. The chart is blurry. let's go get some. He says it right before 2. Like, he says it like 2. I'm like, yo, you know, in like 3 hours, I got to do it live, 4 hours. That margarita's hitting me in my, it's hitting me in my forehead right now.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for the Zoom. It's awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Yeah, we'll be here Monday.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you guys then.
Kale, nice shot. You snuck in there before the market opened, though. But nice shot. Kale, you still in this? Kale is in the U.S. yen long. Good shot, buddy. Nice. That's an after work special right there. Let's see what that does. It's not bad. The only way the zone can be like, I think in the middle, if it looks like a bottom of the quadrant zone. Like this look like it could be the bottom. It might work. I like that. We got news. What time is news again?
9:30.
9:30. So we got an hour, right?
Yep.
Good job on that trade though, Kale. Did it right. Let me see. Daily. Yep. 4 hour. Yes, sir. And the dollar was all green. Dollar, 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 dollar. Euro dollar. Let's look at the euro dollar. What's that doing? Is that flying or dropping? Just gotta let that thing get in here. This short early this week was so smooth. Asia session. So smooth. I wish I'd have saw that now. I was like, man, what the heck was I doing? Just when you just looking at everything. Let's see. Euro dollar. I believe the dollar might get a little weak tonight. Seems like this euro wants to try and kind of muscle up a little bit. Maybe off this little area is holding. It held it here, come back, retest it up in here. 250. Let's see. Oops. This euro might try and bubble. Might try and touch over here. Retest this. Pop up a little bit. I don't think this zone gonna hold. Get up here by tomorrow. Pound yen. Aussie done went. Uh-oh. Aussie CAD trying to act like it's want to leave the zone. Huh?
Is it finals?
Well, you know. I still like them tops and bottoms better though, BJ.
Yeah.
It's just, I do. Aussie Swiss. I mean, it recognizes these zones, but it really, especially when that cuff has happened, really this ain't even a short because of this. And because of the Swiss being like this. So this ain't really a short, but you know, even if this was weak, I still don't like though. I like these a lot. The tops and bottoms. These bottoms are real. See, you just gotta wait till it gets down here. If you're sitting right here, you gotta wait for it to get here. If you're sitting here, you gotta wait for it to get here. If you're sitting here, you gotta wait for it to get here. I hope y'all are watching and learning something. If you're here, you gotta wait for it to get here. That's the whole point, folks. Waiting. Wait. See, whatever. Excuse me, I just yawned, people. Caddy in. It's still strong anyway. The CAD is still strong, so what is this gonna do? Maybe this will come down and then the 9 o'clock candle will hit here and maybe pop that way. 9 o'clock candle might touch here and go back the other way at 500. This wick over wick that broke this drop, base drop. Euro Swiss. Swiss is just out of here. Patience, I'll wait. This might not come back till next week. Somebody's going to take this, though. This 4-hour low, rally, base rally. Somebody's going to take this. The pound is that weak. Somebody's going to take this euro long right here. Let's draw a base rally. I wonder if it'll work. All right, folks. Kale and BJ, I'm up out of here. Make sure you trade safe. Kale, I'll catch you later. You know I'm coming back to Utah in a minute. It's going to be one of the Pip trips. I'll bring BJ so we can go out in the wilderness, get a couple of the Pip Getters. We're going to go out and pet some caribou, get some elk. We're going to do some mountain climbing.
Let's do it.
No, I'm really an outdoorsman. I'm a field and stream connoisseur. Good job on that U.S. yen, though, man. I like that. You caught that.
Thank you, sir.
You caught that when people was not paying attention. That's that not paying attention. Ain't nobody paying attention. Yes, we are. You know what? My pound CAD yesterday did the same thing at the same time. They think they so slick, dog. This happened at 14:30. I just happened to be paying attention. They do these little sneak moves like ain't nobody paying attention. They sitting in traffic. They do all this little 100 pip move. Like, y'all some haters. But anyway, we'll get at y'all. BJ, you know, we'll probably do a Zoom tomorrow or something. Maybe tomorrow morning. See something.
All right.
All right.
Morning.
All right, cool beans. All right, y'all. Thank y'all, YouTubers, for joining us. We are back in the building in a couple days. Monday. We were back in the building Monday. Thank you for joining live. Appreciate it. Stop by the website if you can. Got to put some more stylish things up there. They will be up there soon, so don't worry about it. I'm trying to get my Virgil on. All right. So, thanks, folks, for tuning in. Subscribe, like, learn something. Be careful before you go out here throwing money in the market. Make sure you get educated. All right. So,